Thank you for being here. I'd like to introduce you to Lisa Esteville, who is the director of this show. Enjoy yourselves, and we hope to see you in future performances. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you a little about our cast. We have 11 people on our cast. Only 4 are over the age of 15. They started practicing Stuart Little on July 3rd, and they had their opening show on July 23rd. I tell you that this is an amazingly high-quality performance, but it's also amazing that our youngest cast member is 5. And how many kids we have and how much dedication they've shown to the play and to the practices. They have practiced 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, and I'm super proud of them. I also have to let you know that we had a little problem we ran into during rehearsals. Finding animal actors in Central Vermont was a little bit of a challenge. We needed cats, we needed a couple birds, and of course, with Stuart. What kind of animal? He's a mouse. So we started out rehearsals on July 3rd, and it was a little bit of a disaster. He kept getting stepped on. You couldn't hear him. So we called a friend of ours named Alice, and she had these things called eat-me cakes. Does anyone know where Alice might live? It has eat-me cakes?
Wonderland.
In Wonderland. That's right. And she gave us these cakes so that Stuart would be big enough both for you to hear him and see him, but also for his own safety. The problem is, and the birds and the cats took them, and they're fine. They're a little smaller than the other cast members, but they're fine. Stuart will go in and out of being small and being big during the performance. So, especially when he's with his brother at one point, and he has a ping pong ball, it always seems like the eat-me cakes wear off at that time, and the ping pong ball gets really, really big for him. But rest assured, we have a cake supply in the back, and we just stuff Stuart with some more cakes, and he comes back to regular size. So I just wanted you to know that little piece, okay? So you guys will get to meet them all after the show, too. But for now, enjoy the show.
Little, thank you, you're more than kind, was the second son of
Mr.
and Mrs.
Frederick C. Little.
And I'm George, their other son.
Did you notice that Little's son is much bigger than A? He has a sharp nose and a long tail of A. As well as the pleasant shy manner of A. I do believe the Little's new son is.
I'm Mouse, and I am delighted with Stuart, though it is very unusual for an American family to have a mouse, even in New York City.
Temperature?
98.6, normal for a mouse.
Chest and heart?
Sound as a dollar, perhaps sounder.
Eyes, ears, nose, and throat?
Check, 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 and check. Stuart is in excellent condition. You have a fine son there, Mr. Little. Feed him up.
I'm George. I'm their son. Unlike other babies, Stuart could Stuart walked from the time he was born.
There are some advantages of being a mouse.
When he was a week old, he could climb lamps by shimmying up the cord.
Youth has its privileges.
And when he was a month old, his mother made him a fine blue worsted coat with patch pockets.
Aw, where I can keep my handkerchief, my money, and my keys. Thanks, Mom.
As he grew older, Stuart was a great help to his parents.
And to his brother George, that's me, the other son.
Because he could do things a mouse could do, and he enjoyed doing them.
Hey, Stuart, my ping pong ball just go behind the graveyard. Can you get it for me? Sure, George. I'll be in the playroom. Here you go, George.
Stuart, your mother dropped her wedding band in the bathtub drain again. Would you be a good fellow and fetch it out for me?
Try that.
Why was your mother wearing her wedding band in the bathtub?
Here you go, Mother.
Oh, thank you, Stuart. Isn't he incredible?
A fine fellow. But there will be problems, of course.
Oh, well, no child is perfect.
And one of those problems we're going to have to deal with right away.
What's that, Pop?
There must be no mention of mice in any of our conversations.
What are you doing with that songbook?
I'm getting rid of a song.
What song?
3 blind mice. To see how they run.
Right, and I don't want our son worrying that a farmer's wife is going to cut off his tail with a carving knife.
Oh, I guess we better do something about this too. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring. Not even a... Oh, we can't say mouse.
How about grouse?
This house.
What the? Mouse.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a louse. I do think louse is the best substitute.
What about mouse? Right in. Louse. There.
But you know the thing that worries me most of all?
What's that, Bob?
That hole over there. Stuart does look a good deal like a mouse, and I have yet to meet a mouse yet that doesn't like to scurry into a hole.
Well, there will be problems.
Well, no child's perfect.
Dad, was I perfect?
No child's perfect.
Especially George.
The Stuart family was a pleasant place to live. The sun shined through the east windows. Stuart was an early riser. He was almost always the first one up in the mornings.
It's nice to have the place all to oneself in the morning.
You don't have the whole place to yourself, though.
Hello, Snowbell.
You have only on you.
Well, I thought I'd come down early and get some exercise and brush my teeth.
Your teeth aren't big enough to brush. Want to see a good set? Look at mine.
That's nice, but mine are all right too. They're small. And I know with all the exercise I've been doing, my stomach muscles are firmer than yours.
I bet they're not.
I bet they are, like iron bands.
I bet they're not.
Do you see that window shade pull cord right in the next room?
What of it?
I bet I can catch it, and tip myself up 3 times.
Try it.
Okay. Here goes. I got 3! Now I'll tip myself up! 1, 2, 3!
Oh my, he rolled himself up in the window shade. I guess I would teach him how to show his muscles. Mine is pretty tidying up a bit. Maybe I'll set the assignment next to the mouse hole.
Good morning. Are you up yet? Stuart? Stuart? Oh no, it's happened!
What's happened?
Stuart has gone into the mouse hole. Oh, my poor little son. Oh, I'm sure he's wedged in there somewhere.
Now, don't worry yourself. Just because a mouse hole isn't a perfectly suitable place for us doesn't mean it's not a perfectly suitable place for Stuart. George!
Oh, well, maybe he's just got himself turned around there. Perhaps I could call talk to him.
A good idea. We'll count to 3, and then we'll say his name. We'll wait 3 seconds for the answer. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stuart! Oh, it's no use.
It's all right. It's all right. I have another idea.
Bureau of Missing Persons.
Yes, I'd like to report my son missing.
Can you give us a description of your son?
Short, whiskers, large ears.
Sounds like a mouse.
Oh, well, actually, he is a mouse.
What are you? Some kind of joker? Why don't you call the Bureau of Missing Mice?
Oh, Stuart must be dead.
Nonsense, nonsense.
If he is dead, we need to go into mourning. I'll pull down the window shade.
George, stop. What are you doing?
Pulling down the window shade so that everybody will know we're going into mourning over Stuart.
George, stop that. We have enough to worry about without having to deal with your nonsense.
Oh, goodness, what was that?
Well, for the love of Pete, Mom. Who's here? Got time to pull down that window shade. Dad! Are you okay? Oh, goodness, what happened? It was simply an accident that would happen to anybody.
Are you all right?
Stuart, what were your things in front of that mouse hole? You can draw your own.
Are you all right?
Are you sure you're okay?
I told you we never should have gotten those retractable window shades.
Wait, it's here!
One day, when the wind was from the west, Stuart put on his sailor's hat, took his spyglass down from the shelf, and headed out for a walk full of the joy of life.
I am filled with the joy of life.
With a rolling gait, Stuart sauntered along Fifth Avenue, keeping a sharp lookout for dogs.
It's far away. Oh no! The dog! I need someplace to hide!
Once the dog realized he couldn't get to Stuart, he headed for home.
That was close.
On the corner of Fifth Avenue, several people were waiting for the uptown bus. They didn't notice Stuart because he wasn't tall enough to be noticed.
I'm not tall enough to be noticed, and I'm tall enough to want to go to 72nd Street!
Hey, watch where you're going, buddy. Where'd you get your license? Walmart. What's that you're offering me?
A coin! My father made it for me.
It's tinfoil.
That's the kind of dime I carry.
Second Street, Central Park West. Oh, here's your dime back. The ride's free for you.
Keep it. I don't accept charity.
Stuart hopped off the bus and joined several others who were heading to the sailboat pond in Central Park.
Don't accept your partner. I, as Leroy, have never been defeated.
Wait! Are you the owner of the good scooter Wasp?
I am.
I'm looking for a berth in a good ship. I was wondering if you can sign me up. I'm strong and I'm quick.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Do you see that racing sloop over there?
I do.
That's the Lily and B. Wanrath. And I hate her with all my heart.
And so do I.
I hate her because she's always bumping into my ship, and because her captain is a lazy boy named Leroy who doesn't know anything about sailing and barely knows a squawk from a squeak.
Or a jig from a jive.
Or a man from a mist.
Or a love from a leech.
Or no, enough of that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you race my sloop across the pond and back. And if you can beat that detestable sloop, I'll give you a full-time job.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right. Oh, by the by. You never told me your name.
Stuart Little, second son of Frederick C. Little, of this city.
Well, bon voyage, Stuart. Take care of yourself and bring the Wasp home safe.
That I will.
Then lift me up for the race.
I'll be the three. Is the Wasp ready?
She is.
Is the Lily and B. Wanrath ready? I'm ready. Let's go to the north of the pond and back again. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Away went the boats to the north side of the pond. Let's cheer them on. Come on, go!
And what do you attribute to your victory, young fellow?
I attribute good scooter, good wind, and good fortune.
Not to mention a great captain. Stuart, this is the happiest day of my life. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just let me know. My name is Dr. Culinary, and I'm a dentist. But when I'm not extracting teeth, I make toy boats. And I would be happy to have you sail my vessel anytime.
The pleasure was all mine, Dr. Carey.
One cold morning, Mrs. Little was shaking her dust mop out the window when she noticed a small bird on the windowsill, apparently dead.
Oh, poor dear. Oh, good, she's alive. Oh, I think she'll need to stay here for a while until she's feeling better. I know, I'll make a space for her on the bookshelf next to the Boston fern. I'll go get her some birdseed and water.
Mom, do you know where my... Oh, hello there. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Margot. I come from Passion, Sleeping, Fern, and Thistle, from Vales of Meadow Sweet, and I love to whistle.
Say that again.
I can't. I have a sore throat.
I've got a ginger bronchitis myself. You can
Stuart, what do you think of our little bird?
She's okay, I guess.
Oh, look, she's asleep. I guess I'll have to give her her bird seed in the morning.
Mom,
Yeah.
do you think the cat will be safe sleeping here tonight?
Oh, she'll be perfectly safe.
But what about the cat Snow?
Oh, Snowbell won't bother the bird. You can go to bed and forget all about it.
Something in me that doesn't quite trust the cat. I just know Marco's in danger.
Stuart hurried to his room and grabbed his bow and his arrow and his flashlight, and he tiptoed back to where Marco was sitting.
Sleep fell upon thine eyes, peace in thy heart. I heard that once in a movie.
For half an hour, Stuart waited, hid, and heard nothing but the soft rustle of Margot's wings as she stirred in a dream.
Aha! Your time has come! Oh, no. I direct it! This is the finest thing I've ever done! Sleep well, my fair-feathered friend. I'm thy guardian and thy protector.
Margot liked it so well at the Little's house that she decided to stay for a while instead of heading back into open country.
Morning, Margot. You're looking better today. Hey, Stuart. These neat ice skates small make my paper clips.
Paperclips. What a nice system. I do like it here.
What a day. New ice skates and Margot is staying. She grows more beautiful each day. I hope she never leaves. Well, nothing like a cold winter's day for a little ice skating. Let's see. The pond down at Central Park is frozen over. Then there's that little lake. Oh no, if there's one thing I hate more than a cat, it's a dog!
Stuart found a garbage can and jumped inside. He barely escaped the dog. Again. Not a moment later, the garbage woman came to collect the trash.
Oh,
The garbage scow. The garbage scow. That's a flatbed boat that takes garbage out into the sea.
here we are.
Ah! Help!
Is someone there?
Oh no! They're taking this garbage and me out into the Atlantic Ocean! I guess this will be my last ride in this world. Just have to sit here and die like a man. I wish I didn't have to die in all this garbage. Margolo, how did you get here?
I was looking out the window when you got picked up, so I followed, thinking you might need help.
Margolo, I've never been so happy to see anyone in my life. And how are you going to help me?
I'll fly you short. Drop your skates and not be so heavy.
Ready?
Here we go.
With the flutter of her wings, Margot rose up into the sky, and together with Stuart on her back, they flew out over the ocean and headed towards home.
Margolo, you saved my life.
Well, it was my turn.
What do you mean?
I know who shot the arrows when it was you that night.
How did you?
Let's just say a little birdie. We're going home. This sounds like an interesting conversation. Maybe I better sit down and see if I learn anything.
Cat has a duty toward her own family, as we are not members of your family. And there is nothing you can do to stop us from reading that bird now, is there?
Nothing I can think of.
Then here we go.
Guys, wait until tomorrow evening when Mr. and Mrs. Little will be out leaving. You guys will be taking such trips. I guess wait. So see you tomorrow. This is terrible. That cat claims to eat that bird. I need to find myself some writing paper and a pencil and a fair warning from one fellow friend to another.
Margalo awoke in the morning to find a note on her bed.
Beware of the strange cat who will come in the night. Signed, a well-wisher. Oh no, what should I do? I'm not going to show this to anyone, not even Stuart. I'm so frightened I don't even know what to do.
And so just before dark, Margalo hopped up to an open window, and without saying anything to anybody, she flew away.
Goodbye, Stuart. I hope we shall meet again someday.
It was springtime, and Margalo flew north as fast as she could fly. Something inside Margalo told her that north was the way to fly when spring comes to the land.
She's gone! She's gone! I've looked everywhere and she's not here!
Margalo!
Margalo! Here, bird. I guess we had spring fever. A normal bird doesn't stay indoors in this kind of weather.
Well, she's not here anymore. We better get the shopping done.
Oh, don't forget the bread and the milk and the bird seed. Oh, I guess we don't need the bird seed anymore.
Stuart was devastated. He lost his appetite, he couldn't sleep, and he lost weight.
I must go out into the world and look for Margalo.
Oh man, might as well seek my fortune too.
And so, contemplating his next adventure, Stuart got out his biggest handkerchief, a knitting he packed, his soap and his money, his comb and his brush, and clean underwear. He then put his compass into his pocket.
I have to take something to remember my mother by. A hair from her comb ought to do it.
Stuart tied everything to a matchstick, and then he stole softly out of the house.
Goodbye, beautiful home. I guess this will be the last time I ever see you again. What was a big place for lost bird? I don't even know which direction to get started in. I need advice in such a matter.
Stuart, this is the happiest day of my life. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Dr. Carey, he's the perfect person I can turn to.
Here we go. Let's open up a little wider, Mr. Clydesdale. Come on in. Sawyer, old boy, how you doing? What brings you here?
Well, I ran away from home this morning to look for a lost bird. And I was wondering which direction I should get started in.
What color is the bird?
Blue.
Best look north. What do you think, Mr. Clydesdale?
Okay, hello, heart. I have. Okay, hello, heart.
He said, look in Central Park. And it's a sound idea. Oftentimes people with the cave have sound ideas.
Thank you. Okay, hello, heart.
What's Mr. Clydesdale?
He said, if you don't locate the bird in Central Park, take the New York-New Haven Railway and go to Connecticut. There we go. All done, Mr. Clydesdale. I beg your pardon?
He says thank you very much.
Oh, no problem. Now remember, Mr. Clydesdale, no eating or drinking for 6 hours. So, Stuart, are you on foot?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't just make boats, I also make toy cars. And I've made a toy car with a real gasoline engine in it. Do you think you can handle it?
Certainly.
Well, let's get to it.
Dr. Carey taught Stuart how to drive his car. Stuart stayed at the doctor's apartment that night, but got up early to have an early start. He drove through Central Park to 110th Street, then over to the West Side Highway and north to the Sawmill Parkway.
This car runs beautifully.
Stuart continued driving north towards Connecticut until he came to the loveliest town he'd ever seen. He stopped at the general store to meet the storekeeper.
Hello. Nice town you got here.
Ames Crossing goes back to Revolutionary days.
I'm very thirsty. Do you have any sarsaparilla in your store?
We carry everything. Sarsaparilla, hammers and nails, cotton shirts, comic books. We even carry stamps. Because we're a post office.
Sarsaparilla, please.
You're kind of short, aren't you?
For a mouse. Pretty tall.
There's a fellow in town you ought to meet about your size.
Who's that?
Harry Ames. He's a fine young man. Likes to fish, canoe, about around town.
I'd love to meet him, but I'm not much an outdoorsy guy these days. Too much on the move. Here today, gone tomorrow, which reminds me I should be on my way. Good morning, Miss Harris. I'd like to know this letter.
Sure thing, Harry.
Thank you. Who's that?
Here, Ames.
Harry Ames, he is my size. The only person I've ever met who is miles and miles taller than me. Mr. Ames! No, that would be too bold. I shall write a letter. Sometimes it is easier to write. Dear Mr. Ames, I'm a man of modest proportions.
Stuart began a carefully worded letter to Harry Ames. I wonder if you'd like to go canoeing.
Is there a river nearby?
Ames River.
Is there a place to put in a boat?
Ames Landing, about a mile east of here.
Stuart invited Harry for a ride in his canoe.
At about 5 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing you. Yours truly, Stuart Little. I hope he'll come back around noon to check his mail.
Usually does.
Good. Then I assume he'll accept a ride in my canoe. Canoe? I don't even have a canoe. Do you sell canoes?
We carry everything. Sarsaparilla, hammers, and nails. Cotton shirts, comic books.
A canoe, please.
I think I got one about your size out back. I bought them at souvenirs.
I'm nervous. I've never taken a friend canoeing before. Oh dear, my shirt is all wet from nervous perspiration. It looks rainy. What should I do if Harry should show up and it should rain? Hello? Hello there. Are you Mr. Little? Yes, it's nice of you to come.
It's very nice of you to ask.
So, shall we take a ride in my canoe? Oh gee whiz, it's gone. Mr. Raines, I assure you I had everything perfectly planned out. Now look!
We don't have to go canoeing, we can go fishing.
With what? There's no fishing here.
We can pretend.
I don't want to pretend we're fishing.
Would you like a peppermint? Oh, thank you. I don't see why you gotta stay here and help. Maybe you can come to my house, we could hang out and clean you up.
Oh, I just sleep around the riverbank tonight. I have to get an early start in the morning.
Alright, well, it's starting and I guess I'll better be running along now. Goodbye.
Bye, Mr. Ames. I'm sorry our evening on the river had to end like this.
So am I, Mr. Little.
Harry walked away down the wet stone path, leaving Stuart alone with his broken dreams of finding a friend like him and his missing canoe.
He called me Mr. Little. I wasn't very nice to him. It was actually rude. But I have a lot of growing up to do before I can be called Mr. Little.
Stuart slept fitfully that night, tossing and turning in unpleasant dreams.
Margot! Oh, it's morning. I heard a bird, is it? No. It's not Margot. I've got to find it. Probably be on my way.
Stuart got in his car and drove away. Just as the sun was coming up, he came upon a woman deep in thought by the side of the road.
You're worried about something, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Can I help?
It's an impossible situation, really. You see, I'm a superintendent of schools in this town.
That's a bad situation, but not impossible.
Every day, I have problems I can't solve. So today, for instance, one of my teachers, Mrs. Gunderson, is sick. I have to find a substitute for her. She teaches school number 7.
What's wrong with her?
Oh, I don't know. The doctor says she has rhinestones.
I can take Miss Gunderson's place for the day if you like. Really? Certainly, I'd be glad to.
Well, that would be tremendous. School number 7, 9 sharp.
I'll be there.
A substitute. Here, Miss Gunderson's sick.
We've got a substitute.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Attention, may I have your attention, please?
Look. It's gonna be fun.
As you all know, Miss Gunderson is sick, so I will take your place today.
What's wrong with her?
Vitamin trouble. She took vitamin A when she needed C and vitamin D when she needed B. Everyone will now take his or her seat. So, what's the first subject usually to take up in the morning? Father math, let's skip it. What else do you study?
Writing?
Goodness, do you children know how to write yet?
We certainly do.
So much for writing then.
Yay! Social studies comes next.
Social studies. Never heard of them. Instead of taking up any particular subject, let's talk about something.
Can I talk about what it feels like to have steak in my hands?
Yeah, because we'd rather not.
Can you talk about the lion with the clown nose on?
No, I'll tell you why. Let's talk about the king of the world.
There isn't any king in the world.
What's the diff? There ought to be one.
Kings are old-fashioned.
Fine, we'll talk about the chairman of the world. The world gets into a lot of trouble because it has no chairman. I would like to be chairman of the world myself.
Would you small?
Oh, fish feathers. Size has nothing to do with it. It's ability and temperament that count, and knowing what's important. Let me tell you what's important. Henry Ragma, you tell me what's important.
The shaft of sunlight at the end of a dark afternoon.
A note of music, and liberty or justice for all. Fine. Good, very good. Any other ideas? Wait, you forgot one thing I did. Mark Bendix, what did Henry Ragmeyer forget?
Ice cream with chocolate sauce on it.
Very good. Ice cream is important. Very important. Now we're chairman of the world this morning. We're going to have a few laws. Can anybody think of any good law?
No stealing.
Very good. Good law. Any other ideas?
Absolutely no being mean.
Very good. Good law. When I am chairman, anyone being mean, it's gotta catch it.
That won't work. Some people are just naturally mean.
I'm not saying it'll work. It's a good law. I'm gonna try right now. Somebody do something mean this Sunday. Harry Jameson, you be mean to Catherine Stableford. What's that you're holding in your hand, Catherine?
It's a tiny little pillow.
Do you love it very much?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Harry, grab it. Take it away.
Yeah.
You can do it. Jeez. Now hold on, my good people. While the chairman consults his book of rules. Page 462. No being mean, and page 581. No stealing. Now, Harry Jameson has broken two laws. The law against stealing and the law against being mean. Let's get him before he becomes so mean people will hardly recognize him. Look. Give it back. It's all right, Harry. It was just a test. But it worked. No being mean is a perfectly good law. Being chairman of the world is hard work.
Thank you for getting my pillow back, Mr. Chairman. Ha 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 ha. It was a present to me.
And I suppose it was given to you by a friend you met at Lake Hopticon last summer.
Yes, it was.
Summers are wonderful, aren't they, Catherine?
Yes, they are.
Summertime is like a shaft of sunlight.
Why not music?
Or liberty and justice for all.
I think you already said that. I think it's a big deal.
Never forget your summertimes, my dears. Never forget your summertimes. Well, I should probably be going now, but it was nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
Class is dismissed!
Every day instead of Miss Gunderson.
Don't say that. It might hurt Miss Gunderson's feelings. Page 511. No hurting her feelings. Say, what's your name anyway? Stuart Little, second son of Frederick C. Little of New York City. Bye, Miss Gunderson! Comment to Mister. So he's guardian found his fortune. Or his best friend in the world. Or alone. I've got to find her. Huh. There's a fork up in the road. Which way should I go? Hello there, it's going to be a fine day.
Yes, fine day. Looking forward to climbing my poles.
You work for the telephone company?
Repairman.
You haven't seen any birds at the top of your poles.
I see a great many birds.
If you ever see a bird named Bartley, drop me a line. Here's my color.
What color is she?
Blue. Blue with a yellow string down her breast.
Where's she come from?
She comes from fields once tall with wheat,
I come from fields once tall with wheat,
from pastures deep in fern and thistle.
from pastures deep in fern and thistle.
She comes from vales of meadow sweet,
I come from vales of meadow sweet,
and she loves to whistle.
and I love to whistle.
Fields, fern, and thistle. Enjoys whistling. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Thank you.
And what direction are you headed?
North, I think.
North is good, and south is a fine direction too.
I suppose it is.
And of course there's east.
Yes,
And west is a nice direction also.
seems to be.
But there's something about north that sets it apart from all the other directions. A person who's headed north cannot make a mistake, in my opinion.
That's the way I like to look at it. Well, it's been nice meeting you. Thank you for your friendly conversation.
Sure thing. And I hope you find that bird.
Well, there's the road that leads towards the north. I may have to travel a long way.
Stuart! Stuart!
I'm headed in the right direction!
And that's the story of Stuart Little, as we know.
Did he keep traveling north? Did he ever find his way up the North Pole?
Do you think he ever returned to his home and his family?
Nobody knows, for that is where the story ends.
But that's where our imaginations begin.
Perhaps we can all supply an ending to this most remarkable tale of a most fascinating mouse.
Always hope for a good schooner, good wind, and good fortune. Size has nothing to do with it. It's ability and temperament that count. Ice cream is important, very important. Never forget your summer times, my dears. Never forget your summer times.
And never, ever forget
Stuart!